Our next fight here is going to be a grudge match with the ant-weight veteran category. Over in the red corner, we have Pinky, the smaller half of a 3-pound multi-ball called Pinky in the Brain. This one is 1 pound by itself and a very effective low wedge, being driven by Kayla. In the blue corner, we have Rachel driving Pushinator, one she's been using for several years now, a very low wedge, quite nimble. Both drivers are ready, the judges are ready. We'll start it in 3, 2, 1, fight! Pushinator taking a very fast, come right out the door, getting Pinky right out the side in 4 seconds. 4 seconds was all it took to be our Pushinator to be able to get Pinky out the side. Well done, Rachel. The pits are calling for a rematch. They want to see these two go again. That was too easy. Let's give them another chance. All right, Kayla and Rachel both hoping to make it out of the second one. Hopefully take a little bit longer than the first one. We'll start it in 3, 2, 1, fight. This time, Pinky being a little bit more careful not to go straight to the middle while Pushinator is coming in very fast. Oh, Pushinator bouncing off the red hazard as Pinky was hoping to be able to start directing around. Pushinator just so fast, and Pinky a much slower bot, a lot more methodical. Ooh, and being as fast as it is, very difficult to avoid bouncing off those hazards as it pushes itself into the blue one. Pinky somewhat avoiding, but hoping to be able to get into a good position. Both of them bouncing off the hazards, difficult to get around. Pushinator taking a very fast run underneath Pinky and bouncing it up in the air, but not able to get it hooked. Pinky also bouncing off the blue hazards, difficult to get around those things. Pushinator has gone up on the wedge of Pinky, which has some big screws at the top to hold his opponent from falling off. Unfortunately, not able to do anything with it once it was up there. Both bouncing off the hazard. Pushinator, a very wide robot for being only 1 pound, has a lot of difficulty getting around those hazards, especially with such fast controls. Pinky also bouncing off that blue hazard. Very difficult things to navigate around. Pinky doing what it can to try and keep up with Pushinator, but Pushinator both faster and more powerful at pushing by the looks of it, living up to its name quite well. Pushinator easily able to get underneath of Pinky, holding in the corner, but something is suddenly starting to smoke. I'm not sure which robot this is. I think it might be Pushinator. It is, absolutely. The bot's still driving, but that's a lot of smoke coming out of it. You might... Looks like that could be a battery going on that thing. The lid is starting to come off of the robot. Smoke has stopped at this point, though. Fight is still going on. Pinky and Pushinator pushing against each other, trying to see what they can do with it. Pushinator's coach saying you should let that one go, but gonna keep fighting it anyway. Oh, Pinky getting a good grab on Pushinator, putting it into the blue hazard and almost off the edge, but not quite. Pushinator able to get out of the way at the very last moment. I do see a battery hanging out the bottom there. That could have been part of the problem. She did have trouble with that in a previous grudge match where it popped out of the frame at an inopportune moment. Those hazards can be hazardous. They do hit quite hard. Pushinator, though, still able to drive, getting underneath of Pinky and pinning it in the corner. 45 seconds left on the clock. Pushinator letting him go, trying to get into a different position here. You can hold your opponent for up to 10 seconds to try and score points with the judges, but at the end of the day, both are hoping to get each other out of the arena. Pushinator definitely showing some damage off there. Not sure if that one happened as a result of putting itself into a hazard or if Pinky was able to direct it there. That'll make all the difference. That battery now hanging out very much out the front end of the robot, whipping around. Try not to put that in the hazard or that'll be the end of that robot. We got just over 10 seconds remaining. Pinky up on top, Pushinator. Pushinator still very much pushing, almost over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right. Thankfully, no fires we had to put out after that one. We'll let the judges decide who was the one who was able to show the most damage, aggression, and control in the match. And they've decided that the win will go to Pinky. Congratulations, Kayla. That would have been a very tight decision there. Certainly a lot of damage being shown to Pushinator, hopefully as a result of Pinky's actions. But I do wonder, Pushinator certainly did have better control through most of that fight.